today on Impact on Axs Tv or or Smash and Inside Farseer. We're gonna see the new TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter Killer here, and he's gonna be taking on Ashley Williams. Well, first off, Lois said you might wonder what the name or why we keep calling Impact that. Well, first off, Impact went to Axs TV in 29 between YL and started calling themselves Impact on Axs TV, but we never got around to calling it that until this year. But that is its new name and has been its new name since for about 2 years, I guess. And we just started calling it that. Well, Aiden English said that might be true, but we know Ashley Williams, the former Allegheny Earldom fighter, who by all means would want to get another strike at of becoming the Allegheny Earldom fighter again by beating Killer here. And you can see he's already in the ring. Well, more like he was laying in the ring, but now he's coming to the ring now. Alright, Renee Young says now we can hear from him now. So, it seems to me, Ashley Williams says, that Montel Ratadius Porter, with his fire Killer, got lucky when they beat me to become the TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter. And I know some folks out there might think, oh, they might go, well, Ashley Williams, there's no way you're gonna beat someone like Killer. It just isn't gonna happen. Well, I would say that would be your thought and belief. But at the end of the day, I'm going to beat Killer. It's going to happen. And I am going to become a two-time TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter. You know, here in the TWF, it's going to happen. And if Montel Ratadius Porter or Killer think that that's not going to happen, they got another guest coming. Well, first off, Ashley Williams, you came from Game Again. And Killer, well, this time around he came from the New World Fifth Middle, and I came from the Glassport Fifth Middle. But anyway, you think that you're going to win against Killer? You think you're going to become the TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter? I mean, look at all the men that Killer has beat since he hooked up with me. He has beat Lois, Dr. Doom, Aries, and he's beat you, Ashley Williams. So that should tell you something. Montel Ratadius Porter, I know you think highly of anyone you've ever been the overseer of. I know that you were once the overseer for Bobby Lashley, Cedric Alexander, and Sheldon Benjamin until you fired Cedric Alexander and Sheldon Benjamin until Bobby Lashley fired you. Or you fired him. Then you went with Omos. And even though Omos is all big and everything, he hasn't won as many matches as he's lost. And Killer, well, Killer's probably just the offshoot. He's just the stead holder for Omos because they didn't get Omos yet. But I don't really care. Because at the end of the day, I know that I'm going to become two-time TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter. That's going to happen. And I know I got luck on my side. Oh, you're going to need luck, Ashley Williams. And I'll give you that. All the years of you and fighting fiends and stuff like that, and unearthly, and things like that. But no way are you going to be lucky enough to win. No way that's going to happen. Well, Astronomer says seems like it's getting... Alright, here we go. Come on, stand up. Stand up. Come on. Fuck, now I can't stand. Alright, I think that's enough, Astronomer says. I think that we all heard enough about what's going on here. And I know at the end of the day, Ashley Williams, you want to get your hands on Killer. And Killer, you want to get your hands on Ashley Williams. So, how about today, here on Impact on Axs Tv or Smash on Inside Farseer, we're going to see Ashley Williams fight Killer for the TWF Allegheny Earldom winnings. Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, Killer said, Ecliptor said, that's going to be a great match. So hopefully, we just hope that Montel Arcadius Border can back, and Killer can back up everything that's been said. Ecliptor says, well, I hope so, Stronman says, because that match, that fight, is starting right now. Well, now we gotta get the fight keeper in the ring, or the match keeper in the ring. Well, this is for the TWF Allegheny Earldom winnings. First, he is Ashley Williams, and he is the TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter, Killer. Well, so Renee Young says, here's the first thing we're going to have to do. Oh! And Killer just took down Ashley Williams like that. I guess it's going to be one-sided again, Renee Young says. Well, I hope not, Lois said. I hope Ashley Williams can somehow get lucky and give him the Williams Stunner. He just gave Killer the Williams Stunner. Elois said, only Killer's so big. You know, is that going to put him down? Renee Young says, well, I don't know about that. To be earnest with you, Aiden English said, I don't know about that, if that's gonna work or not. But we're gonna have to see if he can put him down. 1, 2, and 0. Well, Killer's getting back up now. And Killer just slammed Ashley Williams right down. It looks like this is over, Renee Young says. Yeah, it looks like Ashley Williams' luck of becoming a 2-time TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter isn't happening, Lois says. No, it doesn't look like it. Aiden English says, doesn't look like it either. But we knew that was going to happen. 1. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Fuck, what's wrong with the feet? Ding-ding-ding. Here is your winner, and still the TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter, Killer. And it looks like Killer is still the TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter here today on Impact on Axs TV or Smash and Inside Farseer. And Killer still beat Ashley Williams here. So, I guess Montel Arcadius Porter must be on to something. You know? At least that's what I believe. He must be on to something. Well, anyway, it is what it is. I mean, Renee Young said, Ashley Williams did put in the fight. He did put in the time. But at the end of the day, it just wasn't enough for him to beat Killer. I mean, he got that stunner out of there. But that wasn't enough to beat Killer. You know, Renee Young says, that's truly sad. Well, I could say one thing. We could say one thing. Lois says can't take anything away from Ashley Williams, because he did put in the he did get lucky enough. He did get that stunner in, but sadly it wasn't enough. And now Jim Ross is now going to talk with Killer now. All right, Montel Rotadius Porter, we just saw that your man Killer, your buyer, your shopper, whatever you want to call him, just beat Ashley Williams. Oh, I told you Killer was going, stads Jim Ross. No one believed me. No one believed I could take someone who was formerly a Hasbro G.I. Joe doll and make him into Killer. Well, he already was Killer. That was his name. But no one believed that I could take that Killer could somehow live up to his name. I mean, you saw him beat Elois and Dr. Doom and Ares and now Ashley Williams. And now you see he's a TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter. And Ashley Williams, that was shame on him calling Killer Omos's steadholder. They don't have him make Omos's doll yet, but one day when they do, you'll be here, and I can make the team between Killer and Omos. So you think Omos and Killer would get along? I think they would get along. But anyway, Killer has shown that he'll soon be the man to fear in the TWF. You see, the TWF Allegheny Earldom winnings is only one of many goals. Yeah, you could also say the Pennsylvania Reich winnings. Hell, you could say the TWF Hard Made winnings, or the TWF 24/7 winnings, or the TWF YouTube winnings. But the big goal would be the TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight winnings. And Killer, you have something to say. Yeah, Montel Rotadius Porter is right. No one's gonna beat me. And I got a lot of goals. And one of them is becoming a TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight fighter. Now, that was my talk with Montel Rotadius Porter and Killer. Back to you, Renee Young. Well, thank you, Jim Ross, for talking with Montel Rotadius Porter and Killer here today on Impact on Axs TV or Inside Farseer. That's all the time we got here for Impact on Axs TV or Smashing Inside Farseer. I am Renee Young for Lois and Aiden English. We hope you like Impact on Axs TV or Smash Inside Farseer, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.